Welcome back to C3. Yes, we do actually have coffee today. I swear I didn't just throw coffee in the name as a third C. For those of you that are new to the channel, my name is Inder, also known as Inderoth. I'm a longtime Star Wars fan that was a huge fan of the pre-Disney acquisition Star Wars Expanded Universe, now known as Legends. I had not given the newer Star Wars comics the time of day previously, but with a completely new storyline coming out with the High Republic, I decided it was a good time not only to read the new stories, but also to go back and read all the post Disney acquisition comics. This channel serves to chronicle my read through. So, without further ado, let's dive into the first of today's new releases, Star Wars The High Republic number 3, Down Below. Short recap: Master Skeer and Jedi Serret were sent to Sedri Minor to investigate a lead on the barley crops. The previous issue ended with Serret mysteriously disappearing, leaving only his lightsaber behind, and Skeer pretty angry and distraught. This issue starts a little while after that. Avar Kriss, Keeve Trennis, and Terec caught up to Skeer on Sedri Minor. Terec is apparently half losing his mind clearly from the influence of the dark side due to Serret not being there. Skeer is angry at the situation, and Avar Kriss is trying to maintain some semblance of control while also berating Skeer. Keeve Trennis continues to somewhat narrate this issue via internal monologue. She's currently outside the Ataraxia, the ship, standing guard, when she is approached by two boys bringing her fresh bread. Jedi gotta eat too, don't they? Immediately following the boys, a Rodian couple also comes along with food. It turns out these villagers have an ulterior motive, and it's revealed that before Serret, 4 others have also gone missing. One of the 4 missing villagers is the Rodian couple's son, Julius. Now, along comes Cal Sulman, some asshat that clearly works either for or with the Hutts, calling the other villagers fantasists, meaning they're making up their stories. Sulman leads the villagers away, telling them, "We'll deal with it ourselves." Keeve wonders for a moment and then decides that the masters are definitely too busy right now, so, of course, she goes off on her own investigation. Needless to say, one of the little boys that brought her bread follows her. Keeve and the boy whose name we find out is Bartol make their way through the barley fields to investigate further. Keeve mentions she feels a shadow, in other words, the dark side. They eventually come upon a giant sinkhole, and Bartol, our resident idiot, jumps right in. Keeve follows and catches him with the Force. Now, back at the ship, Terec is passed out. Avar Kriss comments that it's the dark side that is doing all this. Skeer is a bit taken aback by this comment and begins apologizing for his recent behavior. At this moment, Master Maru contacts them, interrupting the conversation. Master Maru is back on Starlight Beacon performing an autopsy on the Hutt corpse from issue number 2. Maru informed the council of this, and it appears that they disapprove. Avar Kriss says she will deal with the council herself, and while this is happening, Sulman charges aboard their ship. Sulman's accusing Keeve of snooping around, which technically she is, and Master Kriss leaves Skeer to watch over Terec on the ship while she chases off after Keeve. What could possibly go wrong there? Keeve and Bartol have ventured fairly deep into these caves at this point and have come across a startling sight. Serret and Julius, the Rodian boy, hanging suspended from some vegetation, some vines. Julius is unfortunately dead. However, Serret is still alive. After waking Serret up, Keeve and Bartol are attacked by a Drengir. Now, I had to look these guys up. Drengir are a species of plant-like carnivores that apparently threatened to reap harvest across the galactic frontier in the aftermath of the Great Disaster. Fun fact: the Drengir were first mentioned in Charles Soule's 2019 comic, The Rise of Kylo Ren 2. Back to the story. We're taken back to Skeer and Terec on the Ataraxia, where Terec coughs out what looks like dark side pollen, essentially, and it starts to infect Skeer. In the caves, Keeve and Bartol are almost completely screwed, save for the timely arrival of Avar Kriss cutting down the Drengir that was chasing them. Before the 4 of them can escape, however, more Drengir arrive, with none other than a recently pollinated Master Skeer leading the charge. The issue ends here with the preview text for issue number 4 stating, Jedi Keeve is the only hope for her friend Serret and the entire colony of Sedri Minor. An ancient evil grows on the edges of the galaxy, and it's set the Republic in its sights. So what are my thoughts? I like the issue. I like that the Marvel Star Wars issue is kind of more of a mystery, slowly unraveling. We're trying to figure out the barley, the Bacta, the Drengir, the Nihil. Like there's a bunch of different components here. There's obviously a clear dark side influence on Skeer. Something's going on with Terec and Serret. It's fresh. So I like the story so far because it's fresh and it's staying fresh, and we still have Avar Kriss is apparently going against the council's wishes on this autopsy, which is interesting to see. Like we still have some dissent. We don't have everyone always doing exactly what the council wants. Bartol, the little boy, complete idiot, as it turns out. As you read more through the issue, you realize it's less Bartol being a complete idiot, and it's more that the villagers and the children, of course, especially, have this faith in the Jedi that they're always going to protect, save them, and that they're like this unstoppable force. It kind of reminds you of Anakin in episode 1 saying, no one can kill a Jedi, right? So that's also, it was a nice touch. Now, this isn't going to be the only video today. After this, I will also be posting the High Republic Adventures number 2, and we will catch up on what was happening with Zine and the Padawans on Browanac. What do you guys think of the issue? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, thank you for watching.